Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for Yo-Yo Max 12.
Hello everybody, today we're making pull-apart bacon bread. I found this in Taste of Home magazine. Of course, you're going to need some bacon to make this. This is 12 slices, which is about 3/4 of a pound. First of all, slice it up into small pieces and then fry it in a skillet over medium heat until the bacon is cooked, but not too crispy, and then place it on some paper toweling to drain. Now for the bread part of this recipe, you're going to need 2 tubes of refrigerated buttermilk biscuits. And these come in these tubes that are pressurized. And when you peel off the couple of layers of paper that are on there, they have a tendency to pop like a jack-in-the-box. And you just never know when they're going to pop. And they pop quite subtly, and they scare me a little. I should have left the original audio in on this one because it was actually kind of funny, because I did yelp a little bit. Once the package is opened, separate the biscuits and then cut each biscuit into 4 pieces. And you're going to do the same thing for both of the tubes. And the second one was just as bad. Normally you have to kind of either whack them on the side of the counter or press the tip of a spoon to get them to open. And these ones popped all by themselves. And once all your buttermilk biscuits are cut up, you're going to prepare some filling, which is 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese, the bacon, of course, that you cooked, and then you're going to add some seasoning. The original recipe asked for 1 tablespoon of Italian salad dressing mix and 2 teaspoons of olive oil. I couldn't find the Italian dressing mix, so I just used bottled prepared Italian dressing, and it already has oil in it, so there's about 2 tablespoons of Italian dressing that I put in there, and I'll put both alternatives in the description box below when you look at the recipe. Mix the cheese and bacon and dressing up, and then in a large bundt pan. A bundt pan is this kind of pan with this a center thing that sticks up in the middle of the pan. If you don't have one, you can use a regular baking dish. I'm going to suggest maybe an 8 by 11 inch baking dish would be enough. Put half of the buttermilk biscuit pieces in the bottom, and then cover it with half of the cheese bacon dressing mixture. And then cover that with the remaining half of the buttermilk biscuits and try to spread them around so they're even. And then top the whole thing with the rest of the cheese and bacon. And then you're going to bake this at 375 degrees, 25 to 30 minutes until it's golden brown. Once you take it out of the oven, let it sit for about 5 minutes before you try to remove it and put it on a serving dish. Now, I'm going to buy myself a silicone bundt pan, I think, the next time I'm out shopping, because my bundt pan is really hard to get things out of. But I did manage to convince it to come out of the pan, and I'm placing it on a plate. And it does make a very cute little ring shape. And then you just pull off some pieces or sections, and it is delicious, as you can well imagine. Lots of bacon, some cheese, and the Italian dressing makes for a very nice dish to serve along with something else. And what I did for this one was I served it with chuck wagon chili, which will be tomorrow's recipe. Give it a try.